you're a first-time viewer, then welcome to the greatest show on YouTube. Don't sue us, Ringling Brothers. Not us, him. He's the guy that owns it. Oh.
So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want more of this guy. He will be showing up in some more videos, probably. And yeah, like the video, share it with your friends. You know the deal. So before we start off, I would like to thank you guys so much for bringing us to 25 subscribers. We're actually almost at 30 subscribers now, which is insane. It makes my day really.
But he's got big plans, and he wants 30,000 subscribers. So keep getting your friends to press the button and subscribe.
Yes. So yeah, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If any of you are new here, like he has said, then make sure you do subscribe so we can hit 30 subscribers. It really does make my day to see just that even just one person can be happy just from watching my videos. And yeah, it's really special to me. So make sure you click the button and subscribe. And yeah, we're gonna go on to our deck review. To our battle. Sorry, the deck review was the 25 subscribers. So as promised, we will be battling between the Insanity deck and the Do the Wave deck, and this will be provided.
And a special thank you to Tom Fitzgerald over at Genesis Gaming. He is not Big Tom, but he's certainly not the lesser Tom. Thank you for doing that. It's gonna fall when it just falls.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for providing these decks to us. Again, really great guy. And especially, again, shout out to Genesis Gaming and Hobby for hosting all this.
And that's Genesis Gaming and Hobby in Eden, New York. You can follow them at Facebook. If you send them the message Texas, it'll get you nowhere. But they have a great selection of cards and they great deals. And if you tell them that the Snivy Pad sent you, they'll chuckle.
Yeah, so they'll chuckle. So, we'll get rid of these.
There is a Pokemon League every Monday in Eden at Genesis Gaming where you can come and try to beat these guys. You will not. I challenge you to show up and try to beat them with your deck, your homegrown decks, your decks that you've chiseled off all the world champions. It's not going to happen. You ask for one of the Toms, they'll be happy to beat you there at Genesis Gaming in Eden, New York.
And yeah, we're not paying for your flights over, by the way, because we don't really pay to go to Eden.
No, you can do it on your own deck.
Yes. So, we will be playing our decks, and we're going to show them off here. Right? Yeah, thank you. We're going to be showing, we're just going to quick show off the decks here. And yeah.
It's kind of like opening the present before you even want to check it out. I mean, you know.
So yeah, we're going to shuffle the decks really quick here, just to be sure that it's nice and fair and all. No cheating, yeah.
I'll mess up these decks out there.
So yeah, these are like $600-700 decks apiece. So, yeah, so are we going to go first or second? Here, well, heads or tails, sorry.
Well, heads.
Alright, heads, you can choose to go first or second.
I will go first.
Alright, so you will be going first. So let's draw a couple cards. Yeah, 1,
2, 3.
Do you have a base
5,
Pokemon?
6, 7. I do not.
Alright, that is very good, alright. So, yep, pick that up. I will put
I will reshuffle and you put your dice down for a mulligan. Let's tell everybody what we're doing here. There.
Yeah, mulligan. Oh, sorry. So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You set up while I try to get a Pokemon. And apparently I do not have another one. Thomas, this deck is not very good.
Yeah, Tom, we want a refund, please. So this will be 2 damage counters on here. So yeah, you will be able to see your hands. We obviously won't be, but you all will be able to see your hands here, just so you can get a better understanding of it.
All right, I do have one. I have basic Pokemon. You may take.
I will take my 2 mulligan cards here while you put out your prize card. And I do have another basic Pokemon. And you'll be going first, correct?
Yes, indeed you do.
Alright, so we will actually be playing with the rules for the 1999 the format here and stuff. So basically, the only change is you will be able to play supporter cards on your first turn. Although, like I've covered in previous videos, it doesn't really count because all the cards are just trainer cards like this. There's no really supporter cards. And like the coin flip here that we did, we'll dice roll in this case. The person that gets heads will be going first, and there was no option.
Quick question: can I attack on my first turn?
You cannot attack on your first turn.
I cannot attack on my first turn, but I can play supporters as much as my heart's desire.
Correct, but except for one supporter. You have to wait until your second turn in order to play this card. This card is called Last. It will allow you to discard all the trainer cards from your opponent's deck. It is a bit of a house rule we have here just to make things a little bit fair.
Pretty much you can screw up your opponent like crazy, so yes.
Yeah, it is a very broken card, but we still play it just because it is that good.
Tis what it is. Okay, I'm first. We're going to cash first.
You didn't draw your cards, sir.
I did not draw my card, so we're attaching for turn.
Alright.
And we'll put Magnar. Well, I'm trying to look through my cards, but the problem is this. I'm going to hold on to my cards because I don't want to play them all in my first turn. What's the point of really getting rid of all this stuff? Right now, I'm going to hold back. And then maybe I can go on a big run next, especially since I know I have Last in my hand. So we're going to wait past turn.
Alright, thank you. So we'll pass the turn, and we will use our energy here.
Let's take a moment to look at the Magnificent.
Yes, so this is a very special mat to me. This is signed by the one and only Unlisted Leaf. There'll be a link to his channel in the description because...
Ando.
Yep.
Uncle
Ando, yeah. So yeah, this
Pokemon YouTuber is so cool that he should be called Ando Calrissian.
Yes. So we're not going to call him that. So this is...
Big shout out to Unlisted Leaf.
Yes, shout out to Unlisted Leaf. If you're watching this, I love you. Subscribe and shout me out so I can get some money.
He wants to ride your coattails like crazy. So
yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. All right, so we will be playing Bill. We will draw 2 cards. Yeah. All right, so we are going to use Item Finder, and we are going to discard 2 cards energy cards from our hand, which will be those 2 psychic energies. Now go into our discard pile, and we'll get a trainer card back from the discard pile, which is Bill, and we'll play it again to get 2 more cards into our hand. And we're going to use Bill again to get 2 more cards. And we're going to put Jigglypuff on the bench. And we're going to play Bill again for 2 more cards here.
Caillou.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. The Caillou could be Mew here because apparently Mew does not have any hair. Fun fact for you all. And if you know what Caillou is, then just
bury your head in the sand and
yes, just cry if you even know what that is.
That was a show. Yeah.
And,
rough.
So we'll be using Computer Search to discard 2 energy cards from our hand, and we'll put it an energy card from.
If you hear a Renaissance fair breaking out in the background, it's because there's an actual Renaissance fair. A bunch of English people talking strange and whatnot, and it's going on in the background. So you're just gonna have to put up with it.
Yep, that's pretty much how we roll here on the Snidey Pads. So, whoops, that.
Well.
Definitely didn't do that.
Judge.
We don't have any judges here, so. Alright, so we'll get that there. Alright, so no one gets to see what it is. It's my card only, so it's mine.
He's gonna show you his hand in a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm not. So, yes, we're going to use energy removal to get rid of the energy on your Electabuzz, please. Discard it. Thank you. So, we are going to use a Mewtwo's Attack Energy Absorption to choose 2 energy cards from that discard pile and put it on Mewtwo. So those will go into Mewtwo now, so he will be able to use his attack next turn, which is very nice. So it's now your turn, sir.
Okay, we're going to draw for turn. We're going to use energy removal to remove one of your psychic energies. Well, I choose one of your energies, so I do get to choose. Let's point that out. Choose one of your opponent's energies, so it's important that I want to do that.
That is
because he needs the psychic energy. So it at least gets me something there. And then we're going to do, Gust of Wind. Choose one of your opponent's benched Pokemon and switch it. with his or her Pokemon. It says his or her, actually. So that's cool. We're going to do that. So we're going to do it for Jigglypuff.
All right. That is very nice. Well, not nice for you. It ain't nice for me. Because, yeah, I think you can understand why.
Let's see.
Lass. Sir.
We're going to do Lass. You and your opponents show each other's hands and shuffle all trainer cards into your hand back in your deck.
Oh, that.
Oh, wow. That wah.
Was it wise of you to choose to tell me what your supporter cards were in your hand?
No, not at all. It was not wise at all. That was actually a bad move. But we're trying to show you how things can really affect your hands here. I don't get to do anything here now. I am stuck.
Oh no! They're coming in! Block the doors! Oh.
Well, that
wasn't very nice. You shouldn't scream you hate me. That hurt my feelings.
That sounds like Anakin when he was screaming at Obi-Wan Kenobi. There were like 4 and they're planning out the big fight over the lava scene.
Alright.
Sure.
Okay.
I hate you!
That was perfect.
It was.
Like, seriously, man.
My
You're
voice
good
cracked
at
a little bit too.
I know, right?
I might be still going through puberty.
I don't know. We don't reveal ages here. He might be 80, he might be 4.
Moving on.
No one knows.
Moving on.
So we'll be using Bill here to draw another 2 cards. Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at that. We love that card. Switch.
This is called the Snivy pad, right?
Yeah, this is called the Snivy pad.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a little known fact that when Pokemon really wanted to bring out Snivy, they're just going to call Snive F. But Snive F was actually already copyrighted, so they had to settle for the lesser-known Snive E.
Yes, very uninteresting fact there, which is not true in any form of way. Actually, what the real fact was that Pokemon... Really? I have a computer right here. I can prove it for you.
The computer says a lot of things.
That is true. The computer does say a lot of things. But actually, what Pokemon used to do is they used to call it Snivy instead of Snivy. But a couple years back, they did change the name to Snivy, which is it is a little known fact. Yeah, that was lame. So, yep, you're going to use Energy Absorption, and we're going to take our 2 Psychic Energies from the discard pile, and we are going to put it on to Mewtwo here, and it will be your turn.
I'm going to draw for turn. And I have an energy card. I will attach it to Magmar. And we'll pass turn.
Yes, because we have freaking sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads.
Magma.
Yes. Yeah. We have a lot of things in here.
Did you know that Tom Brady has 7 world championships? He's considered the greatest of all time.
You know what? I didn't know that. Oh, wow! Thank you so much.
And it is still less championships than Ric Flair. Woo!
Yes, woo indeed. So we will draw our card for turn here.
Greatest world champion of all time, Ric Flair. Shout out.
If he can see this, then I mean that's an accomplishment in itself. So yeah.
He's Ric Flair.
He's Ric Flair.
If you had Ric Flair Snivy pad, there would be a lot of followers.
To be honest, that's not a bad idea.
That's true. There you go. Just don't call it Gene Simmons a Snivy pad. He'll sue you.
He probably will. So, yep, we're going to be using Professor Oak here, and we're going to discard our hand. As you can see, this is my hand here. And then we'll go into the discard pile, and we will draw 7 cards. So we have a brand new hand of 7 cards here. And the cool thing is about the Professor Oak, unlike Professor's Research Magnolia of nowadays, you do not have to you can still play a bunch of more supporter cards and stuff. For instance, I could play another Professor's Oak if I wanted to, which is a very neat thing about this era. So we are going to attach a Psychic Energy onto me. So yes, and we're going to put Skyther onto the bench. And we are going to use how much HP does your Tamaur have?
I'm sorry. Who?
Your heat mower over there.
It is a Magmar, actually.
Oh,
and the red is difficult to see, but it is 70 hit points.
Yes, it is. It's unfortunately the
Red on red is not the best.
Yeah. And the same thing with
You know what is the best?
Black.
Is the Jeffersons were actually a spin-off of All in the Family, but they were a far superior show. And I challenge any one of you to go into the comments and argue that point.
The only people that watch my show are 13 to 24 years old. I don't think that they will do that. I'm just putting it out there though. What do I know? I'm just one that owns the channel. So we will be using Gust of Wind here, and we will bring up Magmar onto active.
Magmar.
Yes, well. So we are going to use Cyburn for 40 damage onto your Magmar. The first damage of the game, like 10 minutes in. Yay.
Now we're going to draw for a turn. And we have Gust the Wind. We're going to Gust the Wind out to Jigglypuff.
Alright. So Mewtwo will go onto our bench here.
The only thing we have right now, and that was 40.
Yeah.
Is Smokescreen. If the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flicks a coin if Tails' attack does nothing. It still does 10 damage. So that's all we're going to be able to do for this turn. Smokescreen, 10 damage.
Are you talking about a transformer or the damage here? Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, so the cool thing about the defending Pokemon, it only is talking about Jigglypuff here. So if I switch it back into Mewtwo, which, hint, hint, that's what I'm going to do, then it will not count for that Pokemon. So, speaking of Mewtwo, we are going to put another Mewtwo onto our bench here. And we are going to use... let's see. We're going to use Computer Search. We're going to get rid of Computer Search and a Jigglypuff. That will go onto our bench here. And we are going to grab a Psychic Energy from our deck. And we're going to shuffle it here nice and good like it is. And we're going to attach it, but it isn't going to stay there long. Because we are going to retreat it. And we're going to bring up our Mewtwo here with the 4 energies on it. And we're going to use Professor Oak. Very well played here, for 7 new cards. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So he has 40 HP on there. He won't require anything else to get more HP on it. But we will evolve our Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff here. And that will just stay there because, yeah. And we will use Cyburn for 40 damage and the knockout and the first, not 2, 1 prize.
No, he's crooked like he's getting knocked out. Electabuzz is up. Alright, we're going to draw for a turn. We don't have anything, so we're going to attach for a turn and pass.
Bravo! That's the best turn I think I've ever seen. So, yeah, we're going to draw for turn. We're going to use...
You see what's happening here in wrestling terms is we're the jobber, and we're just making him look good. He's doing all of his tricks, doing everything, going for the deck, making sure that it works. Our job is to make him look good, and that's what we're doing.
Say that when I one-hit you, please. So we're going to use energy removal to get rid of your fire energy on it.
Fire energy removed.
And we're going to use plus power, so I do 10 more damage.
10 more damage. Wow.
And, what do we want to do? We're going to use Mr. Fuji, and we're going to shuffle our into our deck here.
Mr. Fuji.
Yes, Mr. Fuji.
Interesting fact that he was a professional wrestler for a long time with Mr. Saito in the WWF World Tag Team Champions for many times. Became a manager of very famous teams, including Demolition. And not really a mystery fact, but he was a big prankster as well.
Yes, so we will have these 2 plus powers that I have not pulled out from my deck. And that will be 70 damage in total. And that will be the knockout for the Electabuzz.
Thank you.
And the win for the game here, which is very nice. We always like to win games, obviously. So yeah, that was our game here for you guys. And so yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel for our 30 subscriber special, which will be a deck review of 2 brand new decks we will give to you. And just a little spoiler for you, it will be another water deck and another fighting deck for you guys. So, in the end here, great day for Pokemon here. We have new announcements and stuff for the World Cup, which will be in a video covering later this week. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions or just want to spark a conversation,
Especially about the Jeffersons.
yes, that. And be sure to leave it in the comments below. And like always, guys, have a great rest of your day.